don't care how old you are in God. God never drinks tea with anybody. Anybody who says God drank tea with him is a lie.
We're having breakfast, and we have a pot in which we made tea. I think, if I remember correctly, there are 5 cups in that pot. My wife and I, usually is the one who will finish his first 2 cups, who will get the final one. So I took 1 cup, she took 1. I took 1, she took 1. And I picked the pot to take the 3rd one. And the pot was empty. I looked at her. I couldn't remember when she took the 3rd one.
But he said, drank tea with God. When you read the Bible, God says, if I were hungry, I will not ask you, what food do you have? I don't eat human food. My son, give me your heart. He said, if I wanted a house to live, I won't live in your house. The cattle upon 1,000 hills belongs to me. I own all. I don't need any of these things. You need them, I don't need them. What I need is your heart. I forgot to ask what brand of tea it was, so we can all start drinking that brand. Peradventure, God may join us to drink. It's time for us to expose all these lies and free people from religious manipulation and bring them into Christ's emancipation. Some people are still getting angry that I said God did not drink tea with anybody. God never drinks tea with anybody. Anybody who says God drank tea with him is a lie. God doesn't drink tea with anybody. Quote me anywhere. Do you know God? God is spirit. God is spirit. Do spirits eat amala? Which brand of tea? Coffee or Bonvita? And somebody said, don't mind Dr. Damina. Dr. Damina does not understand God. Any spiritual experience that cannot be substantiated with scripture is idol worship. Any spiritual experience, and I don't care how old you are in God, that cannot be substantiated with the 66 canonized books is idol worship or spiritism. Quote me anywhere. God didn't drink tea with Adam. He didn't drink tea with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He didn't drink tea with Noah. He didn't drink tea with Jesus as a human being. He didn't drink tea with Paul, Peter, James, and John. It's you he's drinking tea with today. Somebody say, well, Dr. Damina doesn't know that in the Old Testament, God came to Abraham, Abraham cooked, and God sat down to eat. Ignorance, the way it undresses people in public. There has never been an appearance of God in the Old Testament. There was never a time God came to people in the Old Testament. There was no appearance. No one ever saw God talk more of drinking tea or eating food with God. John chapter 1 verse 18. No man had seen God at any time. The only begotten Son, which is in the bosom of the Father. The word bosom is a Greek word called pos. It means the Father and the Son are seen together in the chest of the Father. He has declared him, the word ezogomai. He has unveiled him. There was never an appearance of God in the Old Testament. John chapter 5 verse 37. And the Father himself which had sent me had borne witness of me. You, talking to the Jews, have never heard his voice at any time, nor seen his shape. There was never an appearance of God in the Old Testament. Never. So God didn't come to Abraham's house and ate food. Those were angels. Those were angels. It was not God. Teaching good? Somebody said, but Dr. Damina doesn't read his Bible well. Jesus, after resurrection, ate fish and bread. You see ignorance? After resurrection, Jesus was still a man. Today, Jesus is still a man. There is one mediator between God and man, the man. So even today, Jesus is still a man. And as a man, we eat fish, we eat bread, we drink coke. But as God, he doesn't eat. As God, he doesn't sleep. As God, he doesn't slumber. Teaching good? The first time God appeared on earth was in the incarnation. 1 Timothy 3:16. 1 Timothy 3:16. And without controversy, great is the mysterion of Eusebia. Great is the mysterion. Mystery. Mysterion means that which needs to be explained. Great is that which needs to be explained of Eusebia. Eusebia means of our view of God in Christ. Great is the explanation of our view of God in the person of Jesus Christ. That means the only place we see God ever is in Christ. And there was never an appearance of Jesus in the Old Testament. Never. God was manifest where? In the flesh. When was God manifest in the flesh? In the incarnation. His name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. When he became a man, he was no more God as a man. He is God who became a man, and as man he was 100% man as though not God, and 100% God as though not man. So as man he was a full man, tired, slept, ate, cried. God doesn't sleep, but Jesus slept, because when he was sleeping he was not God, he was man. But when he was God, he never slept.
Thanks for watching. Bye.